Hi guys, it's Sarah from isweariamstitching. Today is February 4th. This is Flosstube 47. I don't know how long it'll be before this falls over because it is precariously perched on top of my Lords of Waterdeep board game because I'm trying to get rid of that glare from the ring light. So I have that up higher and it won't support my phone because it's a piece of crap that costs not a lot of money because I'm not willing to fork over a lot of money for it. But, and not look up. But, yeah, so fingers crossed it doesn't fall down. If this is your first time here, hi, welcome to the crap show. If you're returning, hey guys, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. I wasn't here last Tuesday because I had a last minute iron infusion, and I won't be here this coming Tuesday because we are taking a last minute couple days away. My husband's taking some vacation time because he's getting burnt out at work. And yeah, I'll talk about that later, I guess. If you don't know, Flosstube is for cross stitchers. That's me. I've been doing it since I was like 8. It's my main hobby. I also knit and quilt, but I used to be a hardcore knitter, but how many shawls can a person have? So I've fallen out of knitting. I usually just knit socks now. And so there's no knitting to show, but I do have some quilting stuff. So I don't separate them. I just mingle it all in together as in works in progress, whips, and finished objects, FFOs, that kind of thing. So let's get started. I have a couple of FFOs to show you. This first one, I finished sorry, my dog just got done drinking water, so now she's gonna act like she's choking. But I finished it a little bit ago. Can't remember when. Back in November. It's Beagle by Maria Brovko, Cute Patterns by Maria. I did change the pattern, like literally just the tiniest bit, to add black to one of the beagles to make it look like my daisy. My amber is red and white, daisy's tricolor. But my daughter for Christmas wanted to make me an ornament out of Amber's paw print. She's my old lady, she's my baby, she's my angel baby. But it didn't work out. So she just put her paw print on like a note card and gave that to me. And so I put it with the cross stitch. That's 32 count fiber on the whim cypress. So that's Daisy. You can see she's got the black. And that's my Amber. And that's Amber's paw print. Look how cute. Look at her little paw print. These little dots are the tips of her little claws. Because we're pretty sure she's part basset hound because she has a really big, well, not like huge, but biggish paws and longer nails. That's her wandering around if you can hear jingling. But isn't that cute? I love it so much. It makes me so happy. I'm gonna get that tattooed over my heart one day. I love it so much. And then I whipped this up real quick. It's just Lovebirds by Katie Rogers. And I whipped it up real quick on, I believe it's the 32 count, like, I don't know if you can hear all that, but my dog Amber likes to go under our table and scratch her back and her butt on our chairs, and then it makes so much noise. Yeah, I'm talking about you. But she can't hear me, she's deaf. I whipped this up real quick in like a day and a half, I think. And I just used the called for DMC, and I used a little piece of 32 count spare fabric in like a plain color. Amber, you're gonna knock it over, jeez. Go lay, you can't hear me. I'm gonna point to your bed, go lay down. Okay, anyways, here it is. And I did only one strand of the DMC because I wanted it to look kind of, airy's not the right word, but I can't think of the right word. So just this cute little pillow. And then I finished it like I normally do. I stuff it, I sew it, cut a hole, stuff it, and then I cinch up the hole and put like fabric patch on there. Oh, which reminded me, the other video I talked about Fabric Pop and how she has these fabric stamps, and I really loved it for the back of one of my little pillows. And but I complained that she was out. She just restocked, so I ordered 2 packs. I'm so excited. They're random packs. I'm excited to see what's in there and what'll work for my back of my cross stitch pillows. So there's that. And then I had from that quilt I made the other week from one of my kids' friends. Now she's sniffing around my ironing board and she's gonna pull my iron down. Jesus. She's being crazy today, you guys. Go to your bed. Sorry. The mushroom one, I sewed a bunch of like, not jelly, it wasn't a jelly roll. I cut it into 2.5 inch strips and I sewed them together like a jelly roll race, put on the sides of the quilt, and I had a chunk of it left over. So I made myself a pillow because it's cute fabric. So either, no matter how I throw it on my couch, you know, some of the mushrooms are going that way, some are going that way. So. And then just use the leftover brown fabric. Yeah, I didn't even bother. I was gonna change the thread in my machine to brown so it blended in, but I couldn't be bothered. It's just a pillow that's gonna go on my couch. You know, I don't like it when I get a message from my kid that just says, "Oh no." I'm gonna ignore it. They're fine. But there we go. There's my pillow. She's at the thrift store and she wants to buy something and she doesn't want to spend her own money. Well, I'm not. Well, anyways, okay, you don't care. There's my pillow. And now that I've shown it, I can throw it on my couch because I was trying to keep it beagle hair free. Isn't that cute? Mushroom fabric. I still think, which one's my favorite? Is it on here? It was one on the pinky. Oh, you know why? Because it's on that very edge. You can barely see it. It's like this dusty pink color. Of course, my favorite's on the very end. But yeah. So, now it's on my couch. Those are my FFOs. And then my finished objects, I haven't FFO'd it yet. I'm not sure why. Probably because I'm lazy. I mean, at the heart of everything, I'm a lazy bastard, you guys. Okay. This is my Goth Moth from Satsuma Street. Oh, shoot. So there's... Okay, now, I did mess up at the end, but by the time I was done, I didn't care enough to fix it. See how the sequins are white, and then like dark blue for the eyeballs? Yeah. I just used the white by accident. I'm trying to find it. I'm not prepared. It's going to show through. You're going to see me, hey. But see how well, right there it looks blue because that's just the reflection. But you can see left over the darker beads. Yeah, so I didn't care enough to fix it. It actually looks kind of creepier with the white eyeballs. So yeah, there's my Goth Moth, which I will eventually finish into an ornament. Either hang it on my wall or save it for Christmas tree. Oh God, I'm breaking out. Sorry, guys. My kid is like harassing me. Okay, so those are my FFOs and my faux. And now we'll get on to whips. Okay, so I feel like I worked on a lot of stuff this past week and a half. So I'll go in order of how I wrote it down. So this is my Santa. I believe it's the 90 Santa. Let me make sure. The 1990 Santa. Yeah. It's the one right there with the, from Prairie Schooler with the critters. And in my pattern, I did change the raccoon to be this gray. Sorry about my nails. I'm a biter. It's an anxiety thing. So I changed that gray to the raccoon and that brown to the squirrel. That made more sense to me. And this is just on like, what is this, 18 count, 16 count? Some sort of count. I want to say 18 count. Like khaki Ada. And maybe 16 count. That may be 16 count, guys. I'm sorry. That's 16 count, I think. Oh my God, I don't know. It's 18 count. We'll call it 18 count. I don't know. So that's where I am. See, I think the raccoon looks so much better gray than brown. Like a gray raccoon and a brown squirrel just makes more sense to me. I know there's gray squirrels, but that's what I wanted. And I hate this Ada. I know I've used this Ada before. I'm pretty sure I did other Santas on it, but I don't know if it's just old and it's been tossed around and shoved in bags so much, but it's like pilling. Can you see that? Highly annoying. So when I start working on it, I'm like, ugh, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. It's gonna look good, but I hate it. But then once I get going, I'm fine. I just have to bitch about it to myself for a little bit. Okay. And then I worked on Blackened Sky, which I don't have a picture of. Do I? Oh, did I put it in here? Oh, I might put my working copy picture in there. But it's a horrible picture. So this is on. Ooh. Still in the Q-snap. A lot of the stuff's still in the Q-snap. Ah, I should have took my Hawk Run Hollow out of the Q-snap to show you guys because I did a lot of progress on it. Maybe I will do that when I get to it. This is on, is this the Ashen Gray? I believe so. No, it's not the Ashen Gray. This is an unnamed gray 18 count, 16 count. I am such a disappointment to myself. 18 count, Ada, unnamed gray from Bestitch Me. I got it on a fight night a while ago. And here it is. Finally finished filling in that monstrosity. And then I went around and did the border. That made me happy. I started the inner green border. It really helps to be in fandom stitching on Facebook because if I can plug things like this in that I want finished, and then I do like how it looks, but I'm so sick of stitching it. I'm so sick of these colors. It really helps fandom stitching to give me like an assignment, like stitch 400 stitches in green. Like, great, I have this fucker I can do. It's full of green. Things like that. I mean, it's going to be great when it's done, but man. And I am looking forward to starting the bottom sun part. And if I get my working copy back out. Everything falls to the floor. So can you see in the picture how there's like eyeballs in that sun or whatever? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I've seen a lot of Flosstubers do that, where they just stitch it solid. I'm stitching it solid because I don't understand why there's eyeballs. It's kind of creepy. Not a good way that I enjoy. Because I do enjoy creepy. Oh, this bag is too small for this project. The bag I made when the stupid Ukrainian war started, and by FPP pattern, support Ukraine, and then I made a bag out of it. But it fits fine. But it's just a little tight, especially because there's a lot of fabric on that Q-snap on the sides. Like if it wasn't all bunched up, all that fabric bunched up, it slides in easier, but it's bunched up. Let's see. And then I worked on, oh, just going down, I'm just going down the line. Next is my daughter, another daughter's, the last quilt for my daughter's friend's 18th birthday. Her birthday's in July. And she loves sunflowers. So her quilt's going to be jelly rolls in the middle and then yellow on top and bottom. So I finished the jelly roll panel. So, let's see, sunflowers. Ugh. Look how pretty that blue is. Hello. So that's the panel. It's gonna go, I'm gonna try my hardest to do it right in the middle of the quilt, like going this way. Because again, they're all jelly roll quilts, but they're all slightly different. So this one's gonna go in the middle like this. And then up top and bottom is this fabric from Riley Blake. I think it's just Swiss dots. And just yellow. So you see little dots? So it's gonna be like top, bottom, panel of sunflowers, and then more yellow on top. So I'm trying my hardest to get these quilts done. I was able to ship off one quilt for quilting from Missouri Star Quilt. So I'm finally, that's expensive, so I have to do that in batches. But I'm trying to get these done, the quilt tops done, excuse me, before my arm surgery in March, because I highly doubt we do any sewing for a while. And then of course, because I didn't finish my nephew's sweater vest, I felt bad, so I asked what his favorite color was, and it's red, so I ordered red fabric jelly roll to make him a quilt. I'll show you the pattern in my acquisitions. So gotta try to get that done before surgery too. So, and then I worked on Polar Pack. I didn't do a lot on Polar Pack. It's really pretty and I love this fabric, but for some reason my eyes were having a hard time stitching on it when I tried to stitch out the other day. So I did the bare minimum of stitches for Fandom Stitching. It's Polar Pack by Plum Street Samplers. So cute. I love polar bears, but man, do I hate white. I literally got more of a tree done. That was it over there. And this is 32 count Lugana in Aquarius by Stitch Me. That's such a... It looks more jeany, like more like jean color on my camera, but it's not quite that jean color. I mean, it's kind of jeany, but it's beautiful. But it may be because it's tight. Like I'm only doing one thread over 2 on 32 count, and look how the coverage is pretty darn good. So I think that's why it was hurting my eyes, because I think it's more like a 36. And I got old lady eyes. See, I did touch a lot of things. And then I worked on Humbug, which I am not enjoying at all. But I'm gonna finish it because I think it'll be super cute in my dough bowl for Christmas. And I do believe I threw away the cover picture because that's what I do. I did throw away the cover picture. No, I didn't. It's Humbug by Hello from Liz Matthews. This is black and white from my printer. It's from the Christmas Carol book from the Black Needle Society from Christmas or 2 ago. I mean, that looks like it should stitch up so quickly, right? But my God, it's taking me forever. I'm not enjoying it. And I think it might be the fabric. I think the fabric's holding me down. Yeah, probably. It's 32 count unnamed linen from Fangirl Fibers. That stiff stuff, I don't know. Like I swear I used some for other stuff for something and it didn't bother me, but this time it's bothering me. So that's where I'm at. I got a couple more leaves done. I mean, it's pretty. It's gonna be cute. It's bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Where's my picture? Okay, so that's the top corner. That's the top corner, and that's, let's put that down. Okay, so it's gonna be, that's the top corner, about there, and then down a little bit. It's gonna be kind of a bigger pillow, but oh well. It's for my dough bowl. And it's driving me nuts. I feel like my stitches look like hot garbage. It's a 32 count, and when I tried using one strand, I didn't like the way it looked. 2 strands, it feels just a bit too tight. I'm gonna power through it. Again, this is another one. I was hoping to have it finish this, but it bothered me so much that I switched to my birds, and I was happy with those because I wanted to have this for, you get points in Fandom Stitching for a finish every month. I was hoping this would be the one I got points for. I got real sick of that real fast. Let's see, and then I worked on my Zelda wreath. Oh shoot! I keep my stuff in the bags because so many bags, so many projects. I know it's a lot less than a lot of people, but it's a lot for me. This is my Zelda wreath. I'm working on this with Steph from Total Stitch Show. It was a Christmas in July. I think it was Christmas in July thing we were doing together. She has made so much more progress. Go check hers out. It is fantastic. She's doing it on plastic canvas, and because she did one for Final Fantasy 2 before, and she does it on plastic canvas, and then she mounts it on foam or something, and then she puts lights in it, and they're like beautiful and awesome. So I can't wait to see what she does with hers. But yeah, mine is on 18 count Ada and khaki, and it is gonna be so small. Like there's the top of Link's head, Santa Link, and then there's Zelda, and her bottom's right there, and then so the side goes here. So about the size of my hand. It's gonna be a real itty bitty wreath. And my husband said he wanted it framed, so I'm either gonna frame it or put it in a hoop for the wall. We'll see. But yeah, so another great one for Fandom Stitching. because I do the lowest level for weeklies. It's like 50 stitches. So like 50 stitches on something you take. We're doing Lord of the Rings this year. Something you would take into Mirkwood. Well, I would take a shield. So I did 50 stitches on the shield. That kind of thing. But there's my progress. I mean, look how cute Link is. Look at Santa Link. Isn't he freaking cute? He is freaking cute. And then, is that it? Hawk Run Hollow. That's right. Now this is my focus piece for the year. In Fandom Stitching, they have like, for every 3,000 stitches, you get like a level. And did I just get real light? Like, did I light? Oh no. This happened to me last time, didn't it? Ignore me. I think maybe it got darker outside. Anyways. What was I doing? Oh, so you get like certain levels for every 3,000 stitches you do. And then they have like a yearly full coverage. So I decided to actually pick a project to do for the milestones for the yearly as like a focus for the year that I really want to finish. I thought about doing my chatelaine. Couldn't bring myself to do it because that middle section, I'm still not done with the 1/1 with the metallics. I couldn't bring myself to do it. And I thought about making it my Black and Sky, but you know how I feel about that. It drives me crazy with all that green. So I was like, well, you know what? I really enjoy stitching on my Halloween and Hawk Run Hollow. I love the fabric, and I would really like it done. So I thought I put the freaking working copy in, and I didn't. Anyways, so is life. This is Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow by Carriage House Samplings. It's on 18 count Ada by To Die For Fabrics in Ash and Gray, and I'm doing 1/1. I don't usually mention 1/1, 2/2, that kind of thing. It's something I forget. But I have made a good bit of progress because, again, for Fandom Stitching, is stitch on a project that has this in it. Let's say, for example, pumpkins. Stitch on a project that has pumpkins in it. You don't have to stitch on the pumpkins just on a project that has pumpkins. But I like to stitch on the part of the pattern that has the thing that's called for. Like, it was stitch on something country. So I moved my Q-snap to stitch on the scarecrow. And then was like stitch on, one clue was like stitch on something goblins would like. And goblins love mechanical things and wheels. So I'm going to move my Q-snap and work on the train block. I may not work on the train, but work on the train block, etc., etc., etc. So I moved around. I haven't finished my witches. Maeve is still being worked on. I named my witches. One is Carlita, one is Maeve. Carlita was finished a while ago. But yeah, so there it is, because I've moved around. I can't see. So there's Carlita, and then Maeve she's getting there, but she's not quite done. And then there's the start of the scarecrow. And then on that panel was the mermaid side. And then I'm going to, under the witches is going to be where I work on the train. Oh, I love Carlita and Maeve. Sorry, my stomach's making all sorts of weird noises. I had gastric bypass surgery. It makes me gurgly sometimes. Look at that beautiful fabric. Ash and Gray from To Die For. So pretty. That's gonna be a beast. And I keep feeling like it's not gonna fit on there. Like the top, like look up, just doesn't look like there's enough room above the witches, but I know there is because I've counted and counted and counted and counted and counted 12,000 times. But yeah, I love this. I love this piece so much. I'm so glad it's my focus. I'm gonna stitch on it some more today, actually. Well, I may sew. Let me try to finish that sunflower quilt. We'll see. My daughter's watercolor. She's only taking 2 classes this semester. One is senior art, where they work on like 2 or 3 big art pieces. And so she's working on a big watercolor painting. And it's taking up all of my kitchen table, which is also where I do all my cutting of fabric for sewing, because I don't have a craft room. This area that you see here, literally this circle I'm making, that's my craft room. Except for over there where I have my ironing board just jutting out into the living room next to my my kitchen table where I put my cutting mat. So, yeah. I don't have the space, and I need the space, and I want the space. I don't know where that bag is that I had Halloween at Hawker and Halloween. I just oh my god, this is the look of like someone who's going insane. Is this it? I think this is it. This is it. That was a scary moment where I literally thought I was going insane. That's all my whips. That's a lot for me, you guys. I forgot to put on my needle minder back on my project. That was from Steph. Again, love me some Steph. Go check out her Zelda wreath. All right. Santa, Hawker and Hawk, Black and Sky, Quilt, Polar Pack, Humbug, Zelda. I got it all. All right. Now we will go on to haul. So I've got things planned for Valentine's Day. It's not a big holiday, but I like to buy people presents, my kids, my husband, blah, blah, blah. So I got this pattern, which obviously I'm done with. But I bought more for some friends. So that was one haul. And then the sunflower fabric was more haul. Not the sunflower fabric, the yellow fabric for the sunflower quilt. What else? That's old haul. Oh, Kaylee from Kaylee Tent Stitch. Hi Kaylee, you beautiful human being, you. Sent me, I want to have thread for that whale, which I'm hoping to start after I can start stitching again after surgery. I'm hoping that's my after surgery. After arm surgery's over, I can stitch again starting project. I have to find the fabric for it. It's pretty much a full coverage, so I just need a plain old fabric. I'm sure I have more plain fabric in my stash. Anyways, so I ordered that Fisherman's Wharf that Stephanie recommended, which is pretty damn good for being, it's the gray and brown that I wanted for that whale. But then Kaylee is a dyeing genius and she dyed some for me. So now I have to swatch up these and that and see which I like better. Look at all that thread she dyed. One is long color changes and one is short color changes. I mean, freaking beautiful genius dyeing woman. Man, those are also really good. Look at that. Like gray in the, it's like a gray, browny gray. Oh, and like a grayy blue. I'm not good. Look at that. That's also a really fantastic color. Which one's that? That's the shorter. That's the long. So it's easier to see in the long colors because they're more spread out. So, but they're all such good colors for that whale. Oh gosh, I can't decide. I do think I might like the way the brown pops more in this, but I'm gonna swatch. Oh, if I don't use it for whale, I'm using it for something because it's freaking fantastic. Gosh, she's a genius. Which, by the way, she's having a giveaway on her Instagram, Kaylee Tent Stitch. Go follow her and then join the giveaway because she's giving away a pattern from her website. She has some of the most interesting, eclectic patterns. A lot of them are big, like full coverage patterns. And I had trouble narrowing it down because I'm not big on full coverage, you know I'm not. But there was like at least 3 or 4 that are just gorgeous and I would eventually stitch them. But I finally narrowed it down to one and put my 2 cents in to throw my hat in the ring. And then I liked the pattern I picked so much, I put it on my wish list. So eventually I'll buy it anyways. If you go on her website, I'll link it. It's Metamorphosis 2. Ooh, it's the one with the girl and she's got like pink eyes. She looks almost sick and she's got like moths around her. Oh, it's so pretty. Anyways, so, and then Kaylee, because she's a wonderfully sweet human being. Oh, that's her shop. And attached to that was, aww, the other magnet's gone. Did you hear it fall? Oh, don't knock over Lord of Waterdeep. Okay. Look at this needle minder. I love Egyptian stuff, you guys. Look at how cool that is. Oh, it's so cool. And then she dyed me fabric. It's, I like that she doesn't know what the fabric is. It's 25 count something, but it's, God, so gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I don't know which side I like better. And the camera, of course, is not showing it. Like there's, can you see, like on this side, there's like splashes of yellow. Okay, I think that side's the side I like better. Oh, I think it's this side. But man, I gotta find something to put on there. Oh, it's so pretty. Kaylee, you genius, you. Yeah, so go to her site, buy some fabric, go to her Instagram, try to win a pattern, follow her and try to win a pattern. Oh, it's so soft too. It's like the stuff I stitched the Luna moth on. I mean, just look at the little like bloops of stuff. Like, I mean, look like drippy down here, a little bloop of like gray, a little bloop of like yellow. It's so, there's so much depth to it. It's like an art piece. She's an artist. You guys, get you a friend like Haley. Get you an artist friend, because they are fantastic. Oh, just like the little blips of yellow. Oh, so pretty. Thank you, Kaylee. I'm like treating it gently. It's fabric, and I'm like laying it down gently, like it's gonna break. I think that's all my haul. Trying to save money because I won't be working for a solid month after my arm surgery. So I did things like cancel my subscription to the Black and Needle Society, which makes me sad, but I had skipped the past few months because I haven't. One was like Cozy Kitchen in the garden. Last one's like flamingo stuff. I'm not interested. So I didn't do them. And I probably won't do the Advent, the Christmas Advent this year. Let someone else have a chance to grab one. But I probably will still do a Halloween because that's my favorite. But so I'm trying to save money, but I did go and order a couple patterns from Carriage House Samplings. I saw a mermaid pattern on Creatively's Flosstube, and I was like, yeah, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I haven't seen that one before, and I gotta have it. I love mermaids. It's mine. But one pattern can't travel alone, so I ordered 2 mermaid patterns. So those will come eventually. And I was like, okay, that's it. No more buying. I think I bought one more thing. I can't remember now. But what was I gonna say? I bought that fabric for my nephew. Yeah, so I'm kind of on a buying hiatus. We'll see how well I do with that. Okay, so that's it. I do have one giveaway because I was gonna start it. I was gonna make a little magnet for my door out of this pattern I got from a Fandom Stitching Swap, and I got like the lightsaber done, and I was like, I don't want this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to stitch this. So if anyone wants a May the 4th be with you Master Yoda bookmark, I mean, it's super cute, and I love Star Wars, and I love Yoda, but I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't want it. I didn't want to do it. I wasn't enjoying it. So it comes with the instructions and 2 little pieces of fabric to make the bookmark. Floss. I did use a little bit of the green for the lightsaber, but there is plenty left over to still make a full lightsaber. So I'll ship it anywhere. I don't care. It's small. Shipping in the US is outrageous anyway, so why not ship it anywhere? So if you want it, say Yoda. Don't say giveaway. Don't say all those words that get creepers creeping around. Be 18 so I can get your email, your address, and not be one of those creepers. That's it, really. I mean, yeah. If you've lost the mail, sorry. It's a giveaway. It's free for you. That's it. I guess now I will do life updates. So I had my 2-year post-op appointment for my gastric bypass. Everything's great. I'm maintaining my weight. My maintenance goal is between 175 and 190, and I'm steadily in the 180s. after Christmas I did top 190, but Christmas ended and all the cookies went away. So, you know, everything's good except for my iron was still low. And TMI, if you don't want to know, they're probably, not pregnancy, oh God, no, period induced. Yeah, I have such heavy periods that is probably why I am have anemia, because my iron levels have always been kind of on the lower side, but then I had surgery, and when you have the gastric bypass, your body does not absorb nutrients and vitamins and stuff as well. That's why you have to take so many multivitamins and shit. So my body's having trouble, even with all the iron supplements I take, maintaining that. So I have to talk to my actual regular doctor about if there's anything we can do about that. If they want to yank that uterus right out of me, I am fine with that. I don't need that bit. She's doing nothing for me. I had 2 kids. After the second one, my tubes were tied, burned, sealed, rubber banded, whatever. I can't. Every month I make way for a baby that ain't coming. I don't need her. I don't need her down there. Didn't take her out. I don't need her. Anyways, sorry, rant. So they wanted me to do another iron infusion. And Monday night when I was coming home from walking my dogs, I got a call that they had an opening the next day on Tuesday. And that they were going to do a 2-part iron infusion this time. So I took it. And obviously that's why I wasn't here to make a floss tube. Drove to Columbus, did my iron infusion. Drive back Thursday for my second one. The first iron infusion I had last year was one sitting, so it was multiple hours long. I got the best freaking nap of my life because they pumped me full of Benadryl right into my IV. Oh my God. I was so looking forward to that, you guys. So when they said it was a 2-parter and different and like only 20 minutes and then 30 minutes monitoring, and then I got to go home and I got no Benadryl. I was so disappointed. I really was looking forward to that nap. But they said also because it's 2 parts that I might not notice much of a difference after the first one. But after the second one, I should feel less fatigued. So we'll see. I mean, it's probably a placebo effect. I did feel a little better after the first one, but we'll see. Yeah, so I have my iron infusion, and then that's it. I won't be here Tuesday because, like I said, my husband, he's a coal miner, and he got his coal mine right next to us got closed. He'd been there for like 20 years. And coal is a dying industry. Don't feel sorry for him. He knows he's not like coal miner for life. He doesn't give a crap. He likes his job. He really likes his job, but he's not like bleeding coal. But so he transferred to a coal mine further away. And now instead of getting home at 4 and like going to bed at 10:30, he gets home at like 7 and goes to bed at 8:30. So we don't see a lot of him anymore, which is really sad. And he's very tired, so we took some much needed vacation time, and then we're going to go to a cabin here nearby that has a hot tub in it, and we're going to soak in a hot tub and maybe have a fire, and yeah, just gonna relax and enjoy each other's company with our children. They are coming as well. I didn't know they were coming, and apparently he's like, yeah, the kids are coming. I was like, wow, I thought it was just going to be us, but okay. I love them, but you know, sometimes it's nice not to have them around. Anyways, and what else is going on? Oh, work is interesting. One of my coworkers quit. This is the manager, so that's fun. It's not fun, you guys. But I don't have to worry about it in like, what is it, February 4th? Month and a half. My surgery is March 21st. So see ya. I'll be gone until the end of April. I'm so totally excited about that. What else? I'm hoping to clean everything and reorganize everything before I have my surgery so that I'm not sitting on the couch, arms raised, looking at a pile of cross stitch like I wish I could work on it. I wish I could put it away. I wish I could do something. I'm gonna do all of that before surgery. So I'll probably have a whip parade the last floss tube before my surgery, and then when I'm feeling better, I'll probably do update videos because I know some people like to be updated. And yeah, so I'll do a whip parade. And I'm trying to power through some whips and make some good progress. Because again, I don't know how long it'll be till I'm doing any stitching or crafting. I have to have my hair braided before surgery because I don't want to worry about lifting my arms to wash my hair. And after I had carpal tunnel surgery, when one of my kids were real little, I tried to have my husband wash my hair. I love that man to death. But I don't know if he thought I was a dog getting a bath. The way he was washing my hair, I'm not sure what was going on. But I was like, just stop touching me. I'll have dirty hair. I'll just one-hand it. I'm fine. So I'm going to get it braided close to my head so I don't have to worry about it for a while after surgery and get all gross and I'm leaving the house. So I think that's it, you guys. I'm trying to think. My dogs are snoring and making me very tired. I really think that's it. I feel like I had something else to show you, but now I can't remember what it is. And of course, every video in this way, I hem and haw. It's so annoying. I'm sorry, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for putting up with me. If you're new, yeah, I'm a rambly girl. That's me. Hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you. If you're back, thanks for putting up with me, you guys. You're the best. They really are. Flosstube people really are the best, and I appreciate all of you, and I love watching your videos, and I love that you pop over and leave me nice little comments. If you don't have videos, I still like that you pop over and leave me nice little comments. It's good times. Thank you. And I hope you guys have a good February. Again, I won't be here Tuesday, but I should be here the following Tuesday. I don't know if I'll have a lot of stitching this time around because I'm hoping to... I hate taking stitching when I travel. I know a lot of people take stitching when they go on vacations and things, but I just don't really get a lot of stitching done. So I'm going to take my sock. So I'll probably have knitting to show you next time. That'll be fun. All right, I'm really going this time. Goodbye.